What's going on, everyone? Today is my first ever video. Hopefully everyone's doing well, and I'm going to be addressing modern problems that both men and women face in today's modern societies, I guess. Mainly, I'm going to be answering problems which I get inquired about. So, thyroid issues, DHT and balding, like misinformation, because there's a lot of creators which are promoting drugs to kids, like finasteride to 17-year-olds, um, or dutasteride, which blocks DHT. And I've seen some severely underdeveloped individuals which have taken DHT blockers, especially now in a era or time period where teenagers or kids or people are severely nutrient deficient. Taking a DHT blocker will actually halt your development even more. So starting off with the thyroid, the thyroid is unironically one of the most important parts like in your body. It is like the engine of your metabolic system. It runs your metabolism. It allows you to turn nutrients into energy by activating your mitochondria, regulating body temperature. Nutrients can, well, the nutrients that it gets, your thyroid, basically, it can signal protein repair, it can signal oxygen use, it can even signal your central nervous system, multiple things. The thyroid is responsible for so many things that people overlook. It's not talked about enough, and I'll try address it in a way where you can understand it and take something away from it and act on it immediately. The thyroid has two hormones. It has T4, the inactive hormone, T3, the active hormone. You need cofactors and nutrients for the creation of these hormones and then also for the conversion of these hormones from T4 to T3. The cofactors needed: iodine, zinc, selenium, magnesium, heme iron, and tyrosine. All these cofactors and nutrients, they're needed, otherwise you won't thrive. And when you don't have enough or a substantial amount of these nutrients on a daily basis or for a prolonged period of time, what will happen is problems arise: fatigue, brain fog, cold hands and feet even in a warm environment, low libido, imbalanced hormones. All these things start to happen, especially in a modern environment. If you're working from morning time, like 5 or 6 a.m. or 7, 8, 9, whenever, after the sun's risen and you're in or under artificial light, to a time like 5 or 6 p.m. in the afternoon, you're not really getting a lot of sunlight, and vitamin D is needed for virtually, I believe, every process within the body. You will start to see even more problems. This is what I mean. Every single one of these problems on this list is connected. You need to be eating a substantial amount of animal fats, raw saturated fat from animals. Otherwise, you will not be getting a good amount of vitamin D, especially for a person that lives in a colder climate or for a person which is currently going through the change of summer to autumn to winter. Moving on to DHT and balding. Does DHT cause balding? No. Do 5-ARs cause balding? No. Do genetics cause balding? No, they don't. And these are wild claims that I'm throwing out from biochemical analysis. What I've come to realize is, one, there's no studies, like there may be a few meta-analyses, but there's not really a lot of studies that talk about the environment, the diet itself. They don't take into account anyone else's, factors of life. In balding studies, they just talk about how they found DHT within a follicle and that's it. That's the main problem. But these people within the studies are consuming seed oils, they're chronically inflamed, they have chronic fibrosis and heavy metal toxicity. This isn't talked about enough, especially in balding, where young men are losing their hair at the age of 15, 16 onwards, like severely. They don't know what to do. And I'd say, one, aim at reducing inflammation by consuming nutrient-dense foods like liver, which will directly activate detox pathways, and it will help you regrow, well, it won't regrow lost follicles, because if the hair falls out and the follicle closes, then that's it. That's done. I understand at some points, if it's beyond natural saving, when your scalp is severely calcified and it has had severe fibrosis for like years on end, then, you know, modern problems require modern intervention. I understand in some severe cases, but majority of men being told to hop on dutasteride or finasteride, being told it's simply DHT at the age of 16, 17, 18, like during developmental years, it's stupid. It's utterly, like, it's so, it confuses me. It's always confused me. Why would you need to block a hormone which, one, grows your hair systemically, but just damaged your scalp? Why would it only damage your scalp but grow every single other hair on your body? It doesn't make sense. Um, and a lot of the studies which are done, they're funded by the creators or distributors of the products themselves.
Thank you very much for watching my video. I've currently just finished editing, and I just wanted to put it out there. If you are looking to optimize your health to its highest potential and or just become the healthiest you've ever been, I will leave my private community link in my bio for or coaching as well. Actually, it's to my website. Me and Marcus offer coaching 2-on-1, so you get quite a good deal. And yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for new videos or new ideas or just inquiries, by all means, comment, message me on my socials that I'm going to leave in the description. And yeah, thank you very much.